Then he would just sell
Mara, please.
fucking speed. They would just sell speed.
Speed, right.
You would also order from Mexico.
Wolfman was a dealer.
The truckers and...
Wolfman claims that when
got poppers.
on that show that he used to fucking wear like fucking guns because somebody else would be coming to
bandito.
take the station.
Holy
would
shit.
take the fucking station.
What do you mean?
That's a radio
We're
war.
going to tie the station to a Buick Electra?
That's a real radio war.
Just come in and go, we'll fucking kill you guys. And
War.
Not like us with
Take
Don
over.
and Mike. This is real.
Don and Mike.
Gunfire.
Don was holding.
Did you guys ever get and fix that?
Oh yeah, we totally we're totally cool with that. I still occasionally DM them on Twitter, but
Don and Mike.
for the most part, yeah, that all ended like once we got fired. Who gave a shit at that point? Radio wars mean nothing. They are
No, they're not real.
It can lead to a death. I've seen it.
We literally had a 1-day radio war with Stuttering John, a podcast war. It lasted 1 day.
What are you talking about? This
then I
current
just
war?
What was
don't
the
give a
beef
shit.
about?
The current war is getting nasty.
The current war, I have not even participated in the current war.
There's certain threats that we haven't deciphered yet because he's not through saying them.
He's still trying to get it. Well, Stuttering
I'll murder
John came on the show last week to promote his gig, or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, to promote his gig at the brokerage, and came on.
You went to the brokerage?
Talked. We had a good time, and I went to the brokerage to support John. Hung out down there, watched the show, and then we came back in here on Monday. And I was talking about going to the show, and Artie asked, how was it? So I kind of just said, look, the crowd was a bit sparse on Friday. It was the first time ever I was able to get a parking spot next to the brokerage.
So how could he decipher that as anything?
It's a 6-car parking lot, by the way. And so he got mad. But then I said Saturday, my buddy Vinny hosted Saturday night, and it was 2 shows, and it was packed. He said it was packed. So I saw Friday night, it was there, and I was like, the material, not all that, blown out of the water like
exactly
I'm
young Carlin-ish.
Colin Quinn or anything like that. And John immediately, because John goes from 0 to 10,000 in the insult. It's not a joke anymore. They are just personal insults, trying his hardest to really get you.
And ironically enough, he goes from 0 to a bigger 0.
So you're thinking, why did he get upset? I go, he wasn't funny and no one was there.
Right.
Why would he be
That's your
funny?
interpretation.
Now,
That's your interpretation, Mr. Big Shot.
Jeez. Now, what do you want to get in this? You want to get into this battle with John too?
Do you work for the UN? No, that's not what he's saying. He's clearly saying.
So then he tried to insult me by saying, "Oh, Anthony, all alone in that big house with no friends."
Yeah,
that's true.
And then he said that my girlfriend looks like she came from junior high.
So
that was his insult.
What's the insult?
Those were his insults.
She's really of age. So, in other words,
yeah, she's in her mid-20s, and
it's a perfect situation.
And like I'm fucking
mid-20s, but that's Celsius.
Yeah,
What is she in Fahrenheit?
I never understood the metric system.
Her height is about, her
Fahrenheit's
Fahrenheit's about
Noses and fucking kilos.
Fahrenheit is about 5'6".
Nosy.
She can get on the twister.
Yeah, I mean it's but John was using that, and so we started making more jokes.
And he goes back to very nasty
things. He
said he guessed. He goes, "Your father might have been a quadriplegic. I don't know. I'm guessing."
Yeah, I'm guessing. But they aren't jokes anymore. They're just really personal insults, and you're like, why?
It's like you hired a joke writer. And
I was just busting balls. Right away, you're getting fucking fresh.
It's anti-social media is what it is.
Anti-social media. You feel strong?
We're still at the diner. Stuttering John's here.
Look at Stuttering John all dressed up doing the town.
He's ordering disco fries.
Disco.
Oh, no, don't go to that bitch, Sean. I started a war with her. The happy waitress over there.
Break up my podcast. Don't get nervous.
You should have seen this kid. He would be out on the street talking to celebrities.
Yeah, you should have seen him.
If you see a guy at a bar in the 70s with a turtleneck and a big cross on, you don't fuck with that guy. He had the turtleneck and a cross that Christ carried up the fucking hill.
Who was his friend? Whatever happened to his friend in there, too? Remember the guy that was just sitting next to him?
That's
the guy
his
enjoying
cousin.
the laughs?
That's his cousin.
Yeah.
He never shows up again, right?
No.
He's in that one
He always has a different... Oh, you mean in Goodfellas? I was talking about John's life.
Oh, no.
No. That's an extra that, Scorsese got for the night.
Goons.
That's a forklift operator.
After that many years in prison, it's a little rough.
Did you ever hear...
Really get up a party that quickly.
Yeah, wreck my fucking party.
He has a balloon, some hua, 2 fucking goons.
Wreck my fucking party.
That's his party.
Fine.
What about the Bob Gola kind of walk-on when
It's
he
the single greatest cameo ever because he wrote the cameo. In other words, the line was two human beings, just stole my truck. That was the line.
No.
He changed it to two niggas just stole my
He
truck.
changed it,
Tell me that you're making that up.
And Scorsese said, human beings is great, but this is better. So it's more realistic. So that's what he did. He added the N-word to the.
And it is.
Is it true?
Yeah, that's true.
How you
He said
have
it.
a legendary part in a movie,
Right.
legendary movie, where it's only a
wrote it.
few words and a few seconds of screen
He
time.
was legendary amongst comedians, so we were doing a bit called the Quantum Bob Golub, where he goes back to classic movies and adds the N-word. You're going to need a bigger nigger. Or, frankly, nigger, I don't give a damn. It's a very dark bit.
Ronnie wishes he could roll out.
I'm locked
He
in.
needs
The bleachers are laughing.
He needs the seat with the wheels
That's
on
the
it.
bleachers.
Bobo's back on the bleachers. Bobo, now I noticed, so supportive of this program every Monday. He's here like clockwork. And then I realized, it's because he does Pat Dixon's show at 7.
What do you do
he
for
doesn't
Pat?
care about sitting and watching this show. This is a chore for him. Grab a microphone.
Well, is that a good? I think that's a good note.
Today I was trying to get here on time.
Well, good.
Oh, really?
Me too.
MTA has become a bit of a bitch of late.
Who? What?
The MTA,
Oh, the MTA.
What does that stand for?
Metropolitan Transit Authority.
No, Mets. Good. Keep going.
And what happened was the bus was an hour late,
Oh, boy.
I've used that bullshit before.
Hour late.
and
So your dealer was an hour late.
You know, the way he's using the mic, that was John Anderson from Yes.
He
used to
always would sing up like that.
Yeah.
You had to bend your neck to get
Right.
those high fucking
But
vocals out.
did you think he was in the studio every time he was on stage?
and it took me.
Coincidentally enough,
just-
it's also how Bobby
You look like-
Brady sang "Sha-na-na-na-na."
You look like you're blowing Marconi.
And it took me having to go through 4, not 1, but 4 MetroCard vending machines
You look like you're trying to
to
get a job
reload
here.
a MetroCard.
Wow, he's just the everyman.
Is your hair
He's
growing
the
back?
working man out there.
Here it is.
Okay.
But there,
Public transportation.
Now I know what the Met hat
because
is
for whatever
covering.
reason, the
Look at the guy next
the
to him.
vending
Well,
machines
you-
at the
very good,
train
Bobo.
station.
Bobo, was there any?
It's like Billy Batts' party right there.
Bobo, was there
course
any? Were you worried because of the terrorist threats on the?
Anybody with a
on the
jacket?
transportation system here in Manhattan? I believe there was some. What do they call chatter? A little chatter about
right?
Really?
stuff on the trains today.
I was a little worried, but usually I have faith in our security. Plus
Money shot.
that,
Well, don't.
I know one
Money shot.
thing.
Yeah.
If you hear the words, someone yelling the words "Allah Akbar," that's code for
Open bar?
run the heck out of the train station.
Someone yells open bar.
Code.
That's good.
Code.
Open bar.
He's
See
working.
that? They're using code words. You hear
code
that,
word.
yo?
It's a code, right?
for that
Racist.
matter, anywhere,
Oh, Jesus.
it's
It could be any.
for that matter, it's code for run
Yeah.
as fast
We
as you
got
can.
you, Bobo.
away
being,
from the
you're
area.
Got that. You're
profiling.
What do
reiterating.
they yell? If you hear what yelled?
If you
Open
hear
bar.
a guy yelling out
We
"Allah Akbar,"
got you,
Yeah.
Bobo. Thank you.
What do they say? What do they say
Oh.
before the trouble starts?
You're gonna need a bigger.
Here he goes. All right, Bobo. Thank you, Bobo,
Could
so
be
much.
any race, by the way. He could be yelling,
could be
"I got O'Malley."
Right.
They told us, they said something today about some terrorist threat, but they're like, go about your business. Don't worry. Just if you see something, say something.
What
kind
was
of thing.
that in the
And
Post?
It's like there's nothing you can do. I swear to God, you're like,
Really? Yeah. What are you gonna do?
there's nothing you could do. You're just hoping you're not one of the people that gets fucking shot or blown up or.
Well, you're in a little metal fucking coffin underground, under.
That sucks.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're just
Walter
done.
Matthau's trying to negotiate your freedom. Open the door. Come on now. You're gonna be all right now, right?
Open the door. What are you doing?
Talking
in there?
about? I got Jerry Stiller coming here. What the hell are you talking about? Got Hector Alonzado coming here.
What? I'm looking at the screens here.
Oh, but what do they yell?
We're gonna remake this with Denzel Washington.
Oh, it was terrible. And John Travolta.
Oh my God.
they yell "Allah
Oh,
Akbar."
Allah Akbar. I didn't,
Okay.
That looks like a microphone cock. You got to do something about that.
I didn't know that. What's with the Giants thing? Where are the Mets?
Well, right now it's the winter.
The Giants.
Oh,
have,
it is.
Giants have more wins than the Mets.
I thought the Mets were playing.
Do the Giants have more wins than the Mets had last year right now?
What is it? They got 2 wins?
He's looking at me.
Wow,
like,
look at him. He's
Mike Myers.
And
Who is that?
Right now, we're hoping for a good draft.
Was he wearing a giant jacket? You let him out?
You know,
Artie, the call's coming from in the studio.
You're telling me you let him out with a giant jacket on and no hat? Don't tell me he doesn't have a hat.
Where's Donald Pleasance?
Well, this was no boating accident.
Yeah.
That's the same thing fucking Archie Manning's wife yells when Eli's missing. You let him out?
And you know what?
Let him out.
When Cooper's missing, she says nothing.
Nothing at all.
No.
You let Cooper go to his job as an insurance agent?
Has anyone ever looked like they want to less play football than Eli Manning? he looks like it's not his.
Yeah.
Like he's
Looks
asked to leave, and Archie says no.
He looks like he's going to the prom.
Yeah, he does.
With his mouth open
I
constantly.
saw him one day because he looks like when both teams. You ever see those special needs kids? Both teams run
looks
next to
retarded.
him?
Oh, right. Those very supportive.
And when I saw him, he was on TV. He had his 2 rings. He had his 2 Super Bowl rings.
that.
And he goes like this. Archie gave this to me.
Oh.
And I was like, no, Eli, those are your rings.
Yeah, no, he looks
From Archie.
He's a mouth
earned
breather.
them.
Yes, I earned it from Archie.
Oh,
Only thing standing in
sad.
between, quite frankly, Brady and a perfect life is that guy, is that retard.
It's amazing, right?
And he's got a beautiful Southern wife. He lived right across the fucking street from me, and he would win the Super Bowl. The next day, he's in line for a pizza with me.
wow.
And Brady's on a fucking Hooters yacht. I'm like, can you just do it? Can I live vicariously through for one fucking day? You're online with me to get a fucking margarita slice. And the guy you beat is titty fucking a Hooters broad.
It is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
come
he
on.
forgot.
Yeah.
He forgot that he won already.
His mouth is open all the time. Like this.
But where do you rank him in greatest quarterbacks?
He's got 2 rings. Everybody ranks them in rings. And you know what? He's got 2 rings. Name a giant quarterback with more. There aren't any.
Not only that, but he's got 2 rings when he beat the best fucking team
Yes.
of all time.
A little luck.
You got. but-
David Tyree right now, if you go to New Brunswick, New Jersey, and go to an Oldsmobile dealership, he's selling Oldsmobiles.
Right.
The guy who made that catch like this on the greatest catch of all time on his helmet like this is currently telling people what the financing is on an Oldsmobile.
It's true.
He can tell you he's going to get that new code. Well, that true code.
First of the year, the first of the year is going to be saying, "Why don't you go see Opie at this desk? He'll help
geez.
you."
I think I'm going to be with. I'll be with Opie too.
I had a shots fired.
I'll be with Opie.
Shots fired.
I'll be with Opie too.
I'm busting balls.
That true code.
Busting balls right here.
I'm telling you, that true code.
By the way,
true
everyone
code.
in every movie that's busting balls, someone dies immediately after.
Yeah.
They're just busting balls. Who was that in The Sopranos? The guy that came by to talk about Vito?
He died shitting out of
Fucked
turkey.
up the ass and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
come on, I'm just
dumb.
busting balls.
That dumb.
And he's like, yeah, Carlos' fucking lipstick was on his cock. Oh, man, he just starts stabbing
By
him.
the way, I know personally, if you have that stomach, you can't kill yourself with a knife.
Oh, shit.
You cannot do it. I tried I tried to get the sweet release of death. I tried to get it, Bobo, for both of us.
Couldn't do it.
And I woke up in a fucking Bears hat
Couldn't do it.
asking Bobo why he's wearing a giant jacket. No,
Oh.
I'm telling you right now, David Tyree is the hero of that game, and he's selling an Oldsmobile as we fucking speak.
That's fucked up.
If that's not racism, I don't know what is.
Yeah, of course.
The guy threw the shitty pass 4 feet over his fucking head. His
Didn't he write that book? Didn't he write a book, More Than a Catch? Or
Yeah. It didn't sell.
it didn't do very well.
It was a non-bestseller.
Can't write an entire book around
When you can't read a book, you
wacky catch on the side of your fucking
you
helmet.
can't read a book, you can't write one.
I optioned it to turn it into a movie. I had no
did?
idea. I mean, this is going places.
Tracy Morgan wrote a book. It looks like he wrote the book not during the accident, not after the accident, right before the accident's about to happen. He wrote a book. Hey, driver, I'm going to write a book.
Where that Walmart money?
Yeah.
Ask me some of that Walmart money
Listen,
now.
if you've been up for 25 and a quarter hours, you don't have to drink. Just get behind that motherfucking wheel.
I'm going to be on the parkway by Elizabeth, New Jersey.
At exit 8A,
If you're on a truck and a little sleepy, I could use a few more dollars.
kill Joe Matarese.
Oh, shit.
Joe, sit on that chair right over there.
Or Joe.
You're talking inches.
Joe Matarese. We're going to take a quick break.
Well, I'm told you got another guest. I got to get out of here too.
Stop it.
Oh,
You got a
don't have-
the guest.
You got a plug for me?
We're Ron Bennington, you're here for the duration.
I got to tell you, there's nobody bad. Ron, I do love you. You're a good guy.
You don't eliminate
very
the Ron
nice.
Bennington.
Very nice to me. And
Do we know if what you're doing on New Year's Eve yet?
I'll be sitting in that same dark room as Thanksgiving. No, you're going to be there?
Yeah, I'm going to be at the stand. Last year we brought in the New Year together. It was
That's
great.
right. That's right. Listen, I'll come by.
New Year's Eve.
Hey, by the way, Ant came down to the stand, jumped up on stage with me a while back, killed it.
It was so
I'm sure he
much
did.
fun,
I'm sure he'd be a great comic. He just doesn't need to be.
Is that something that
It was so much fun.
It's great not needing to be a comic.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. No, it's too much pressure.
No, it's
not when you're just fucking around?
I just mean showing up.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather just sit home, play video games.
I hear that. I don't have video games. I'm you minus the video game.
Yeah, but it's TV and just watch TV.
Is he texting
Around
back
at home,
Dixon?
it's great.
He's texting back there.
What you doing?
I'm sitting through this bullshit.
It's like, Pat, I got a great idea for the show.
My sister was trying to text something.
Oh, your sister, there was a picture of her posted. She looks very lovely these days.
What are you talking about? Let's take a look. I haven't seen her.
Oh, okay. She looks like Juan Williams.
It just, there was
What did they yell out?
a picture. I think it was her Instagram or something.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good, Bobo. What's going on
Yeah,
there?
Instagram. It never fucking happens, though, does it?
Are there?
Never. Yeah, they're never on time.
I'm in Delaware.
There's never been a dealer that you go, it's punctual.
Yo,
This guy,
Pedro,
reliable.
I'm in Delaware, Pedro. Where are you? Yo, I went to Atlantic City. Stay in Atlantic City. Yo, I'm in Atlantic City. Yo, my buddy, I'm in New Brunswick. Stay in New Brunswick.